What's going on, KD Army? How y'all doing? Y'all just got done seeing me, but like I said, I gotta make up for two videos. All right. Hmm, I just did one about a mature heart. Let's title this one, "What's my next step?" What's my next step? I've noticed for the past 18 years that your steps are being calculated by your heart. I'm gonna break that down. It's like you ask, your heart knows what you want to do. So when your heart decides what you want to do, that determines your next step. I've learned that to determine your next step, it has to be some determination, it has to be some faith, it has to be some aggression, because you have to believe in your heart that my next step will be worth it all. I remember when I was growing up, I was just going into middle school. Some kids came up to me. They said, "Can you? We got some news for you." And I asked them. I said, "What's the news?" Because it's more than three of them. It's like four, five, six. Just to come get old me. They said, "We're gonna kill you, can you?" And I said, "For what?" And the threats kept getting worse. So I asked myself, I said, "God, what is my next step?" So my next step was for me to relocate myself, because I needed to go get away from the violence, the threats, the people who said they wanted to end my life, because I'm I'm being me. I'm never gonna change who I am for no family members, for no fake friends, for no wanna be friends, for boo boo or for boo thing. I have somebody that believes in her heart that I am being who I am for me, because I've learned for the past 18 long suffering years that by the grace of God, my next step was to become somebody that nobody thought I would ever become. That was my next step. So I remember I told the kids I didn't have nobody to run to. My brother just got put out, and I was not with my girlfriend at the time. The girl I was dating at the time, she didn't want to fight for me. She wanted to fight against me, because she knew if something would happen to me, that and she would try to run away from it. But I told her, I said, "This six people you got to come kill me will not do nothing to me, because I got something that no man could come against, and that's the grace of the living God." And I told her, I said, I believe scripture say in Isaiah 54:70 that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I mean, don't matter. You can say what you want about me. You can talk bad about me. You can attack me. You can try to shoot me. You can try to do all. You can threaten me for the rest of my life. But I believe that God I serve, He says no weapon. Meaning, it does not matter what you try to do to me. He's always going to have me standing before Him and standing before His people as I am. And I remember, I told myself, I said, I've never dated a girl in my life, watch out, that had the courage to send six, not one. If it was one person, your boy, Your boy would have stepped up like, wow, and with some Jackie Chan Wong Hong Chung kick, you know. But nah, it wasn't two, it wasn't three, it wasn't four, it wasn't five, it was six. And like I said, I didn't have nobody to run to. So I told myself, I said, Father, make a way. And God said, Kenny, I'm going to give you the strength. It's going to be 3 times. I'm going to show you how to get out this situation. The first time, I'm going to send a teacher your way. The teacher's going to simmer up the situation. But once the situation gets simmered up, I want you to push back. Because see, they try to trap me in an unsoundable bathroom. Because see, the bathroom in the middle school I was going to, if something would have happened, you would not be able to hear it. Because it's the soundproof walls that was covering the bathroom. So I remember God was telling me, he said, Kenya, I'm going to give you the strength to push back. I said, push back. He said, Kenny, I don't want you to lay a hand on none of them. I just need you to push back. So the teacher came, and I was just like, all right. I pushed back. The teacher said, let the boy go. And this is a teacher that I don't know nothing about. She never taught me. She taught my brother, but she doesn't know who I am. But she said, let him go. So the kids, they started to get worse. They said, oh, well, Kenya's ducking out a fight. You know, Kenya's this, Kenya's that. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. The Bible says no weapon. See, the one weapon that is so secure in life is your tongue. Your tongue has life, and your tongue can also speak death. See, the kids wanted me dead that same day, but I said I serve a living God that protects me throughout all the situations my enemies put me through. I serve a God that covers me, so no weapon can touch me. I serve a living God. And the kids were saying, we're going to get to you, Kenya. And I kept shaking my head. I say, no, you won't. So, I like the next part. And for those who don't like the word sermon, you could take this as story time. It's your choice. So, the kids was, it came at 6 o'clock. And that 6 turned into another 6. So people ask me, they say, Reverend Dixon, well, why do you preach that it's you against others? And the only reason why I say that, because of the obstacles I faced that same exact day. It was me against the whole crowd. That whole crowd wanted me dead. And I kept saying, God, make a way. But he said, Kenny, you remember I told you I'm going to give you three, I'm going to give you 3 chances to get out the situation. But baby, you got to notice that the 3 chances I give you. So I said, Father, what's the chance? And he said, the first one was the teacher. That chance was gone. The second one, I'm going to send you an old friend. Who? This is when it gets interesting. See, the old friend he was talking about, and this is God himself, was somebody that plays a big part in my life. And I'm going to put this out. Y'all watched the last 2 videos. I clearly said, I am dating somebody else. I was not dating this girl. I didn't look at her in a provocative way. I seen her as my big sister. But see, there's a twist between this. My blood brother got put out to school. They did him wrong, and I truly believe that should never have gone down the way it went down. But see, God said, the first protector you had got put out. But I'm gonna give you another one. So I said, okay, who is it? Like I said, I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if she wants her name to be said. So she stepped in and she told the kids, if you fight Kenya, I'm getting my brother to fight y'all. So the kids kept talking. So she said, Kenya, I want you to go find a teacher to help you. So I remember I was running down the hallway. I felt like I was Usain Bolt. I was hitting them laps. I remember I hit a hallway and I got tired. So I went into a computer lab and I started to cry. And the reason why I busted in tears that day, because I thought they was going to actually kill me that day. So I kept saying, Father, make a way. The girl came back and she said, Kenya, did you find a teacher? I said, no, I got kind of caught up. She said, I'll walk you to one. And remember, I told you, God said 3 instances was going to happen. One was the first teacher. Second was my big sister. The third one was my favorite teacher that served in the middle school I was at. So she said, what was happening? And I told her, I said, I was threatened again. I told her the boys' names, told them who the boys was dating. Because see, one of the boys' girlfriend, they set this all up because she didn't like me. And the girl that set that all up is her best friend is friends with my wife. So that kind of was, but yeah, I put it in God's hands. So the teacher was saying, Kenya, we're going to settle this right now. Went down to the guidance office. The boys got suspended. And they was ordered to not mess with me no more. But see, I truly believe that wasn't justice enough. Because see, there's kids that are in this school system who have to deal with threats every day that they're going to school. See, school is a place that you should go get your education. School is the foundation of your future. But see, there was no justice that day. But I praise the living God that I walked out alive. And I'm here today just to tell you that what is your next step? If you're going through an obstacle this afternoon, I don't know who you believe in. Like I said, I'm not that type of person to force you to believe in the God I serve. But I want you to ask yourself, what's my next step? Because your next step should be a powerful step. See, sometimes it's smart to take baby steps. It's smart to take baby steps towards whatever you want to do. But off and on, you should be taking some strong steps. I remember I told my enemies, I looked one in the eye. I told you in this last video. I looked my ex in the eye and I told her, I'm going to get out of this situation. Ooh. And to be honest, in my heart, I didn't know if I was going to or not. But I wanted to show her that what she was doing to me was not going to destroy who I was. Because see, God took me out of a mess. And he made somebody that no man or woman will be able to tear it down. See, I wake up every day thanks to the grace of God. I deal with so much, but I thank God I deal with it because what I'm dealing with is making me stronger. See, some people, they can talk about me, they can attack me, they can think what they want about me, they can get in groups to form against me, but see, some people don't understand that I serve a God that looks beyond my faults. I'm never going to get deep with them. I'm never gonna attack them. I'm gonna show love towards them because God says, love thy enemy like you love yourself. I love my enemies. Love them to death. Because see, without my enemies, I will not be here today. Because see, the more enemies you have, it indicates that you're on the road to your success. See, if you don't have enemies, then baby, I don't know what you're doing this afternoon. Cause see, your enemies is the foundation of your future. See, each time you step on your enemies, your future is getting brighter. I remember I told myself my enemies is like the blue sky. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it snows, sometimes you see leaves coming down. But what's in a blue moon? The sun will crack in the sky. And I said each time I step on an enemy, I'm stepping on them not to show hatred to them. I'm stepping on them because my future is beyond where I need to reach at. And I told myself one day, I said I would love to take each one of my enemies with me. But see, some of them, they won't have the desire to take the walk with me. So instead of them walking with me, I'm just going to pray for them. That's what you call a godly step. Because see, most people I know, they will show hatred. They will hate. They will hate everybody that hates them. See, it's not worth to show hatred towards those who hate you. Because see, once you show them that you're stooping to their level, they've got the power to control you. I remember the movie I was watching. It's called Shrek. That little long-nosed dude. Pinocchio. And God was allowing me to use that analogy in one of my sermons back in 2006. Yeah, I was preaching when I was a little kid. I was like 9, 10, 11, preaching to over 150 people in the congregation. But see, it does not matter how many people you're speaking to. I told myself I can speak to one person, and I promise you I will speak life into them. I don't have to have 45. I don't have to have 1,000. I don't have to have 2,000. I don't have to have 3,000. I can speak to 10 people. And I promise you, God will take them 10 people and make it into 10,000 people. Because see, it's by the grace of God. Your mindset controls what you're going to do with your future. I told myself, I said 10 people can hit 10,000. 10,000 can hit 10 million. That's the kind of faith I have. And when I have the faith of a mustard seed, I told myself, Father, my next step is to help souls know that you brought me from nothing and made me into something. So I ask you again, what's your next step? Like I said, at the end of all my videos, I pay attention to the criticism, but I also don't care about the criticism. I like to speak life instead of death. Well, watch out. I like to speak encouragement instead of hatred. Because a lot of people don't know the real me. They would like to talk about me, but they don't know the real me. But see, the real me is talking to you right now. So I ask you again. If it's in a form of a question. What is your next step? I encourage you, whatever your next step is. Allow no man, woman, boy, or girl come against your next step. But still allow them to come against it. Allow them to take the next step with you. Because I told y'all before, I have a lot of enemies. I don't have frenemies, I have enemies. I don't invite them out my life. I want them to take the next step with me. Because see, I want them to see what God's done for me. So I would encourage y'all to stay tall, stay true, stay humbled, keep your faith. And don't allow the enemies to get to you. Keep your head straight up. And I ask you one more time, what is your next step? But I love you all, and I'm hot. So I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna go in my refrigerator, give me a cold cup of lemonade. I'm gonna hit that fan. This will be uploaded at the time that it needs to upload. But I want y'all to labor on this video. Ask yourself, what's my next step? What do I want to do? Do I want to become somebody, or do I want somebody to become me? I want you to become somebody extraordinary. Become somebody that nobody would never see you become. Because you're showing people that you took time to understand your next step. But your boy's done for the night. Hope you liked the video. I still got my girlfriend. You'll say bye, babe. Babe.
Bye.
She said bye. We love you. We love y'all both, and I promise y'all, the end of this year, because this YouTube channel is King_Dorsey ×3, and people ask me why is it ×3? Because everything I do gotta be 3 times. One for the Father, one for the Son, and one for the Holy Spirit. But see, by the end of the year, that's going to change. I got a YouTube channel. We're gonna rename it King and Queen Dorsey ×3. Ooh. You're gonna be seeing my girlfriend every day. Each time I make a video, we're gonna be doing funny videos, pranks.
No.
Watch.
No.
Say it again. What did you say?
No pranks.
Oh, she said no pranks, but I said yes pranks because I'm the king. So, and we're gonna be doing just fun stuff to keep us motivated. Because see, in this lifestyle we live in, we need so much motivation. So that's what we're gonna do. But beware that starting by September, end of September, beginning of October, you're gonna be seeing my girlfriend. We're gonna walk y'all through this walk that we're taking together. Because like I just got done preaching to y'all, what's your next step? And that's what me and her are going through. Right, babe?
Yes.
Yeah, our next step. I got her an expensive ring in the bag that she really wants, but she's not getting it until September. But yeah, I want to ask y'all again, just label on that question. What's your next step? Bye, y'all. I'm done for the night. My girlfriend says bye. I say bye. We both love y'all. All of y'all. I don't know how many of y'all is, but we love all y'all. It could be one person. We still love you. Alright, God bless you all. Bye-bye. Like I say, anybody want any lemonade? I got some in the refrigerator. Just ask it.